Large-scale situation. We don't know right now how many crashes were involved or how many vehicles were involved. We will have an update on that at a later time. But as you can see by the amount of personnel out here, this is a huge amount of resources of first responders that are needed, not only from emergency medical services to troopers to sheriff's office. We're being given assistance from St. John Parish Sheriff's Office, the St. Charles Parish Sheriff's Office, Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, and Kenner Police Department. Again, this is taking a lot of resources. We've had to call in troopers that were off and troopers from other specialized sections to deal with this situation. As a result of this, we are dealing with several road closures. I-55 is closed in both directions. So if you're coming from the North Shore towards New Orleans, you will be diverted to US 51. To the low road. I-10 the spillway is closed for poor visibility. That is still currently closed, and there's still poor visibility on the bridge. So if you're coming from Kenner towards Baton Rouge, you will be diverted to 310 South. If you're coming from 310 North, you will be diverted to I-10 East. If you're coming from Baton Rouge, you will be diverted to US 51. So again, the spillway bridges and the 55 bridges are both closed in both directions for an unknown amount of time. As the visibility increases, we will open the spillway bridges. This I-55 is expected to be an extended closure as we deal with this situation and remove these vehicles from the bridge.
Any word about we know at least one vehicle fell into the water. Can you give us any information about that?
Yeah, so there was one vehicle that went over the railing and into the water. Thankfully, that driver was able to get out of that vehicle. So that's a great situation. But yes, there was one vehicle that went over the water, into the water.
Sergeant, we're hearing that over 30 people are injured and 2 people died. Is that anything you can confirm?
We don't have a number of fatalities, or if any fatalities are even involved. We don't have a number of injured community members either that are involved in this crash. We don't have that number right now.
Okay, priority number 1 right now.
Priority number 1 is to evaluate the situation, make sure that we're getting the assistance to those that need it, as far as emergency medical services, and then we'll work towards clearing that roadway. It's going to require a lot of tow trucks, so we're having to call companies from all around the area to be able to get the tow trucks here. Some of them heavy duties, as you can see the 18-wheeler up there. So it's requiring a lot of attention from everyone.
What about the integrity of this stretch of highway? Are there any concerns or worried about that with the fires that we saw?
I'm not aware of any concerns, but DOTD is here to evaluate that situation as it arises.
What was in the tanker?
I don't know, but I do know that it was not a material that was hazardous to the air. It did not cause any type of concerns to the air. And I believe that the tank itself did not actually catch fire. It was just the cab. They were able to contain it. It is contained and under control at this time.
And I mean, we always get fog. It's not going to be the last time we get a dense fog advisory. So any words to drivers just moving forward?
Absolutely. And this may be something, as those marsh fires continue in New Orleans, this may be something that we deal with in the coming days. So it's very important that you add a little bit of time in the morning to your commute. Make sure you drive a little bit slower and a little bit more careful. We turn on those headlights. Make sure that you turn them on. Don't rely on the automatic feature for the headlights to make sure that they're coming on. It allows your vehicle to be more visible, and also reduce our distractions. Let's put down the phones, pay attention to driving, give yourself a little bit of space. If you don't feel comfortable, if the visibility is too bad, pull into a nearby business. I don't recommend pulling onto the side of the road because your vehicle can't be seen in that situation either, but pull into a nearby business and wait for that sun to come up and reduce or increase that visibility.
And Sergeant, we're hearing that you guys are going to get buses to get the people off and out, and then families are going to be able to find their loved ones at a staging area. Is that correct? You can confirm that?
I don't know of that plan. I can try and get that information for y'all.
I think that might be the parish.
That's St. John.
I heard him saying something about that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to talk about the closures?
You did already.
Yeah, you
did.
Sorry.
Already.
It was a long
Yeah.
I don't know how you remember
It'll
all
go on
that.
our website.
Yeah, because I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying all that. Better
I can
you
say
than
that
us.
too. You can follow our Facebook page, Louisiana State Police Facebook page, for updates on road closures, as well as la511.org has live updated road closure information on that website.
A lot of work ahead of you.
There's a lot of work ahead of everyone. This is not something that we deal with on a regular basis, but it is a very large scale situation.